I was a strange teenager. I've been interested in energy healing since I was 15 years old. And at that time, I subscribed to Prevention Magazine and Psychology Today, and I was fascinated by what I learned. It was a whole new world for me. And I started going to a German herbalist whenever I had any aches and pains or ills, and I learned a lot from him as well. Then I started seeing a chiropractor and then a reflexologist. So I was always interested in alternative healing, and I just found it amazingly effective. And that's why I learned how to do so many techniques. I see a lot of women, primarily women in their 20s to late 50s, and lately a lot more younger men as well. Now I can work with children or even people who don't speak English, because with surrogate healing and distant healing, there's no placebo effect, there's no communication necessary. I do it intuitively. So all kinds of people can be treated with these energy healing techniques. The issues I treat are varied. In our society, everyone is under a lot of stress, and stress causes all kinds of problems. So the umbrella term for what I treat is stress. Specifically, I treat people who are in a crisis or they're going through a major life transition, even things like learning disabilities in children, past issues that you just can't seem to overcome. Things like that. Anything that's distressing you or keeping you from feeling happy and feeling fulfilled, that's what I do. That's what I treat. And the most common thing I hear after people have had a course of treatment is, I didn't know I could be so happy. With energy healing techniques, I find I can get to the core issue very quickly. It's not like traditional talk therapy where you have to relive each trauma and discuss it and dissect it, and it takes forever. I have a lot of clients who were in talk therapy for years and years, and then they come for a course of treatment and they say it's so much faster, and they just can't believe they're completely changed. So I would say, because of the muscle testing, because we can get to the root cause and find the core issues that are distressing you, this kind of healing is much faster, really cost effective when you look at it that way. And the convenience of doing it from home as well is great for clients. Okay, so I'm an energy therapist. I do this stuff that's a little bit weird. But you'll never see me wearing a jangly skirt or blowing incense in your face or talking about going with the flow all the time. I'm actually very practical. I laugh at stuff like that. I take this work seriously because it is extremely effective. But the other side of life is that we all go through the same stuff. So don't be shy about coming in for treatment. We all have the same issues with just a different cast of characters. And I come at things with a slight sense of humor, which I think my clients appreciate. They don't get bogged down in the severity of the issues that they're dealing with. At the same time, I'm respectful and compassionate, but there's levity and a joyful way of doing things that helps people heal as well. If you've never had any alternative healing before, I would love to be the one to introduce it to you. I have experimented and studied and learned so much, and I love sharing that information. Nothing thrills me more than seeing change in someone, seeing positive, dramatic change that is easy and effective and permanent. I'd love to help you. Please give me a call.